Hello everyone, welcome to this video. You know that time to time I do review bugs which we have in the game, and because we had recently a big update which was about to fix 150 plus bug fixes, and also it dropped some content to the base game, I'm here today to talk about most recently reported bugs which were reported on EA forum after the big update which we got on 4th of November, and also about some bugs which were reported already before but they are still in the game. Also, if you are new here, welcome, my name is Lucy and you can find on my channel all sorts of different gaming videos. Lately I'm focusing mostly on The Sims and all the previous Sims games. So if you like any of this content, consider to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Thank you if you will do, and now let's get into it. We will start with this bug where infants and toddlers lose interactions after they were in a daycare. And when I'm talking about the daycare, it's the type of a daycare that you have option to send your toddlers or infants when all of your Sims are out of the house and you have no one to take care of your toddlers or infants. So you can either hire a nanny or you can send them to a daycare. In the original post is said that the toddler or infant is unable to click on themselves once they return back from the daycare. No menu pops up at all, and other Sims are able to click on the affected children, but the menu that comes up is only More Choice, Actions, Open Profile. As always, I went to test it myself in the game, and I'm testing that with a family where is a toddler. My last Sim is just getting ready to work, and now I will have a pop-up about sending the toddler to the daycare, so I will select it instead of hiring a nanny. Let me point out that the plumb bob stayed at the place where my toddler was before we sent toddler to the daycare, so this should not happen either. Some members of my family just returned home, so my toddler is back, and now when I have my toddler selected, I'm trying to click on them multiple times and nothing happens. No menu pops up. I'm going to select my adult Sim now, and you will see that there will be the only interaction available, which is More Choices, Action, and Open Profile. This is all what I can do with my toddler right now. My toddler's needs are all red apart from bladder because we just had a little accident and I can't do anything about it. As you can see here, my Sim will at least autonomously go to change the diaper, but it doesn't really matter because at this point it's not gonna do any good for my toddler. First I will try to save and see if this is gonna resolve anything. I'm trying to click on a toddler with themselves and there is no interaction still available, but with mom we have couple of options. Based on the description under this post, any loading screen will give you back the interactions, so I will save the game, go to the main menu and relaunch my game and see if it fixed anything. I have my toddler selected, and as you are able to see, yes, it did resolve the issue. All the interactions are again available for my toddler and also their mom. This bug is under investigation, and before it's fixed, it's recommended to either not use the daycare and hire a nanny instead, or possibly download a mod which you have linked on EA forum, and I will link the EA forum post into the description. Another bug which was reported after the update of November the 4th is that Sims are not taking care of their needs when they are at school or work. I'm specifically talking about the hunger and a bladder bar because those two bars generally get refilled while you are at school or at work if you need it to prevent any bladder failure or to prevent your Sims of starving. At this moment, this report has 81 upvotes, so I went to test it in the game. You can see that my kid has hunger bar in the middle more or less getting low, and the other kid's bladder is halfway full. Let's stay with this sim and we will see if it's gonna get refilled or not. And as you can see, the bar of hunger just filled up. Here I'm switching to adult sim who has hunger really low and it's also filling up and they are at work. Across the comments I've noticed one which says that they have base game only and it's affecting them as well. So I switched to base game only. Literally only base game is installed and my sim has a really low bladder and low hunger bar, and we will see if she will get the bars refilled or not. And as you can see, hunger bar and bladder also got refilled, and not only once, but it's gonna get refilled one more time before she comes home. Just because I wasn't able to replicate this bug, it doesn't mean that it's not in the game. So if you have the issue which is like this, please go to EA forum, find the thread, upvote it, and ideally comment what is happening in your game. If you have base game, if you have DLCs, if you have mods, if you don't have mods, because mods can really break the game, especially if they are not updated, and a lot of the time they can cause an issue in your game. Now I will talk about another bug which was reported a couple of days ago after November the 4th update. However, if I'm not mistaken, we do have issues with this in the game for a long time, so it was not at least resolved in the November 4th update, and it remains in the game. It says that mixologists who are behind the bar are not tending it. It's unavailable to place orders. Sometimes mixologists walk away from the bar and they just socialize with other sims instead of working behind the bar. And because the original post is talking about Oasis Springs bar, I'm going to travel there and we will see if this is going to happen to me as well. So this is the first interaction that we have with the bar, and so far it looks normal. I'm looking for the option to order drink for myself, but at this point I didn't notice that it's ladies' night, so the option for ordering the drink for myself is at a different location of the menu. So at this moment everything works as it's supposed to. Although when I click on the mixologist, I have these options and I don't have option to directly order from them. And now, when I clicked for the second time on the bar, you can see that there is no option to order either food or drink. When I click on the bar again, now I have the options to order food or drinks. So I think that it was probably related to the mixologist not standing behind the bar directly, but at this point I wasn't sure, so I keep testing it. And now pay attention that I click on the bar where the mixologist is still behind it, but they are having animation of mixing the drink, and I was not able to order anything at that point. Once the animation is over, I am able to order drink or food again. I went to another bar and as you can see, here is a missing option to order drink or food, and when I click on the mixologist, I can't order directly from them either. But we have that animation of mixing drink again. So I wonder if this is somehow related to this bug, because once she's mixing it, I can't order anything. You can also see that at this point mixologist is walking away from the bar. We can't order anything, but there is also no one who can tend the bar. So mixologist is just standing there, and now they are just going to chat with all the other sims. There is definitely something going on with the bar, because when I was testing that across different households and different saves, I had different outcomes a lot of the time, and almost every single time when I was with my sim in the bar, at least once it happened that I was not able to order a drink, or many times it happened that I was able to order the drink, but the drink was never delivered, or I was not charged the money for it and I got it. So there is something funny going on in the bars. Now I'm going to talk about the bug which is in the game for a while, but I haven't talked about it with you yet. This is a bug which is affecting the paintings when you are painting from a reference. If you will follow this post, you will see that if you will use paint from reference to paint a new painting, and after the sim finishes it, you will move it to their inventory. From there, to move it on a wall, the painting will be blank. Once you will drag it on another part of the wall, the painting will appear again. But if you will save your game, exit to main menu and reload the game, the painting will be white again, and even moving it around the wall will not fix the issue. So I'm going to test it with my sim. I'm going to paint from reference and we will see if I will run into the same bug. The painting is finished, so let's move it to my Sims inventory. I will find it in my Sims inventory and we will place it on the wall. And it turned white. Let's move it to a different spot and we can see the painting again. Now I'm going to save my game and I will exit to the main menu. I did relaunch my save file and once we are back, the painting is blank, nothing is there, and even dragging that across the wall doesn't bring the picture back. These are one of the most upvoted bugs which are on the EA forum right now, but there are more of them. I'm gonna link you direct link to it to the description of my video. I would love to hear from you if you have some of these bugs in your game or if you are experiencing something else. Please consider to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet and like this video if it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching and I hope that I will see you in some of my other videos really soon. Bye!